Today I will be showing you how to distribute your keys and add contacts to your contacts database in ResDisk. Let's get started. To begin, make sure you are on a machine with ResDisk installed and that you have the SPYRUS token that you use to initialize with. If you're unsure how to do this or have not done that yet, see our earlier video on how to install a Res product. When you are ready, open the ResDisk application. When prompted, enter your login credentials. This is the same password you used when you set up ResDisk with the Res Wizard. Once you are logged in, you can view your profile information by selecting File and choosing the User Profile section from the menu. On this screen, you will be able to view the user account information on your user certificate, as well as the account information about the ResDisk product. You can also export both your encryption certificate and your signing certificate from the screen. You will need to save each of these keys to your local machine before creating vaults to share with team members. Let's start by exporting the encryption certificate by clicking the Export Encryption Certificate link. You will need to browse to the location where you wish to save your encryption certificate and provide a name for the encryption certificate. I've already created a search directory to save all my cert files, so I'm going to save my encryption certificate here. Make sure you provide a descriptive name for your certificate so you can tell between your encryption and signing certificates. Now do the same thing for your signing certificate. Again, make sure the name allows you to distinguish between both your signing and your encryption certificate. Once you have a copy of these certificates saved on your local machine, you will need to share them with your team members through Microsoft Outlook. Microsoft Outlook will not allow you to send file attachments with the .cer file extension. You will therefore need to rename your file extensions to be able to use Microsoft Outlook. To make these changes, you will need to make sure you can view file extensions by selecting View in the File Explorer and making sure that File Extensions checkbox has been checked. Now you should be able to edit your certificate files by right-clicking each one and selecting the Rename property from the pull-out menu. To change the extension, click to the right of the dot and change any of the letters. When you see the warning message, click Yes. Do this process for both the signing and the encryption certificate which you exported to your local machine. You are now ready to send your certificates as attachments in Outlook. The recipients will need to rename the extensions back to CERs once they get them to be able to use them. Once you've exchanged certificates with your team members in this way, you will need to add them to your contacts database to be able to start sharing files with them. To do this, select Manage Contacts under the File Options menu in the ResDisk control panel. If this is your first time using Manage Contacts, you shouldn't have anyone in your contacts database. To add a new contact to your contacts database, select the individual head icon in the bottom left corner of the screen. A form should appear on the right for inputting user information. To easily add a user's information, simply select the black folder icon to the right of the encryption certificate section. Browse to the location where you save your certificate files. Select the appropriate certificate and click Open. Follow the same procedure for the signing certificate. The user's information will be pulled from both of the certificate files. To add your new contact to your contacts database, simply click the Save button at the bottom of the screen. Your new user should be added to your contacts list on the left. You can add your contacts to a group by selecting the multiple heads icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Type the name you would like to use for your group in the name field, then press the Save button at the bottom of the screen. If you wish to add new members to the group later, first select the group from the left-hand side of the screen, then press the Edit button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Select the member from the left who you wish to add to the group, and then press the Add to Group button on the bottom left. When you are finished adding members to your group, click the Save button. You now know how to distribute your cert files with your team members and how to add those team members into your contacts database. In our next video, I will be showing a couple use cases for ResDisk.